sure y'all tune in every Monday through Thursday. Monday through Thursday, we've got therapy session. Every Friday night at 9 p.m., we do Friday Night Live. The only live call-in show on the internet. Then we followed up Sunday night with the exact same thing, Sunday Night Live at 8 p.m., and it is the only live call-in show on the net starting November 1st. We are going to include a brand new show called Couples Therapy, where we highlight nothing but love and relationships and the beauty of love and relationships. So stay tuned to that. Make sure you are going to hustlefit.com. Get your clothing as well as your merch for No Cap Reacts and your clothes. We got men's, we got women's, we got children's, we got everything under the sun. Also, if you need your own custom clothing, by all means, go ahead and hit me up either through Instagram, hustlefit@gmail.com, or through the website. And we can make sure that you get any and everything that your heart desires. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of No Cap Reacts. I'm your man, Bailey, a.k.a. Mr. Go Get 'Em. And we are back in the building with another episode of Therapy Session. And tonight, we have a special guest. I'm sure y'all can see her blurred out behind me. Okay. So she models. She does a little bit of this, a little bit of that. She does a little bit of dancing. Not for dollar denominations, but in other terms. She's all about...
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Go ahead and, well...
It's time.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Diana, or Ms. R2D2.
Why Miss R2D2?
Because I love R2D2.
Well, you see who you got over your right shoulder, right?
Yes,
You feel right at home?
a little bit.
All right. So, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a star-studded show. I don't know what happened to my camera 2. It just started acting real estupido. So, she's going to be on camera 3 tonight. Let's just adjust it just a little bit. I could technically move you to the other side of the couch, but we'll go ahead and leave it as is. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How you doing today?
Good, you?
I'm absolutely amazing. Still brown, still happy, still living.
That's all that matters.
That is all that matters. All right, so what made you decide to come to the show tonight, Miss R2D2?
Well, I saw that you had Vet Doll on, and I was at an event with her, so I was kind of interested. I've never been on a podcast, so this one's my first one.
Uh-oh, so I'm taking your podcast virginity.
Sure are.
Let's go.
Ooh.
It's not the first time, so I guess it's not the last either. All right. So, first and foremost, where can they find you at on the internet for all these hounds that'll probably be searching you up?
So I'm mostly on Instagram, and that's going to be MIZ_R2D2.
Anywhere else they can find you?
Mostly that. I do have a Snapchat, same thing. Facebook, I'm not really on that. I use it a little bit, but that's my whole real name.
So, no OnlyFans? No, I'm fucking with you.
I get asked that a lot, but no.
She's like, nope. So you keep it strictly professional.
Yeah. I mean, I have like sexy pictures, obviously like more boudoir, but I think being a tease is better instead of kind of showing it all. But I mean, more power to you if you have an OnlyFans. There's nothing wrong with it.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, so you model.
Yes.
How long have you been doing that?
About a year and a half.
Year and a half. All right, well, we're going to start at the beginning. First and foremost, where were you born at?
Illinois, but my family's actually from Europe.
What part of Illinois?
Aurora.
Where?
Aurora.
Aurora.
Real
little,
ghetto.
little small backwoods town. Country.
No, not quite. It's pretty ghetto.
Well, ghetto country. All right. So from good old Aurora, Illinois, how long were you in Illinois as you grew up?
Probably till about I think like 2013. That's when we moved here.
All right. So how long you go to high school here in Arizona?
No, I went to like college.
Okay. So how was the transition? Well, how was it growing up in Illinois when you were there?
Terrible.
What made it terrible?
I feel like just a lot of the environment wasn't very good. There's like a lot of gangs and stuff where I kind of was at.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little gang banging going on.
I don't know. Sometimes like my neighbor's house would always get vandalized. People would throw stuff like through the window. Like
Oh, so you from the hood.
concrete. You could hear machine guns going off. Like
You was in the hood.
she's like, I'm just gonna go back inside. People
like,
running through your backyard getting chased by the police.
So you grew up in fun times. That's what it sounds like. That's how I grew up.
Yeah, it was interesting, but
It definitely teaches you some things.
yes, for sure.
All right. So, what was it like as a teenager? What was your life like as a teenager, shall I say?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a pretty pissy little teenager.
You were a brat, little shit.
I was full of attitude. Like I did not care.
Not at all, huh?
No.
Just like fuck everybody, fuck what's going on.
Yeah, I did not like when people gave me attitude. I gave it right back. Still do sometimes.
Why were you in such a bad mood?
I don't know.
Just a bad kid for no damn reason. What's some of the things that you did where people was like, this kid is bad as shit?
I'm not gonna lie, I would sneak out a lot. I hung out with a lot of the older kids. When I was in middle school, I'd hang out with high school kids.
Okay.
I would cause trouble, sometimes like start fights.
Oh,
Or
so
end them, I don't know.
So you were like, I'm over here in the hood. I'm gonna prove to everybody I'm the shit. Fuck
Nah.
you. All right. So you grow up. What was high school like?
So high school was crazy. I actually, for 3 years of high school, I didn't live with my family. I lived with someone else's family. And that was interesting within itself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why were you living with someone else's family?
So, crazy story. Me and my mom moved in with like this other family. I don't even really remember why, but we ended up living with them for a while, and I guess like my mom ended up saying something to the lady, and the lady didn't like it, and she got in my mom's face. I didn't like that. And so I went off on her.
Uh-oh.
And she kicked me out. And
Y'all just gonna beat the lady up, huh?
No.
Sounds like it. I ain't never seen nobody get in someone's face without not trying to knock them out.
I mean, I wanted to, but I didn't.
Restraint, self-control.
Yeah, I also didn't want to like embarrass my mom, but so I got kicked out, and then so I ended up living with like a schoolmate.
Oh, fuck that. See, now if I'm mom, you're not kicking my daughter out and not me too. Like, both of us got to go.
Yeah. I mean, she ended up finding an apartment later. And then eventually, like, I ended up moving back in with her. But it was crazy. High school was crazy. I wasn't with, like, the best crowd.
Say, were you with the emo kids?
It was, like, emo potheads.
Those are emo kids. All emo kids are potheads.
I definitely dressed goth for a while.
For a while?
Like, yeah. And then I kind of like got out of that. I ended up getting good grades in school eventually and graduating early.
Okay. So you went to college?
I did.
What'd you go to college for?
To be a veterinary technician.
Did you finish?
Yes.
Is that what you do now?
Well, I did do that now. Now I kind of work at a veterinary hospital, but I don't do technician things.
Not yet. I mean, you got to work your way up, or you just.
No, I did do that. I was a technician for like 5-6 years, but I've been in the field for like 18.
Oh, okay.
So I started at the very bottom, and then
Worked your way up.
Now I do like administration stuff.
Okay.
So
where did the modeling aspect come into play?
So I've always wanted to do it. I actually took like modeling classes in Illinois. I don't really know like why. Maybe just because like I didn't really know like how to go about that, and my family's from Europe, so they don't really know a lot about like technology and stuff. So I probably just didn't push as hard as much. And then when I ended up getting divorced because I really wanted to model, I was like, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, so you got married too?
Yeah, not anymore.
She's like, I just left that whole part of the story out.
Yup, we're just gonna bypass that whole thing.
Okay. So divorce decided to just do it.
Yeah, he was not super fond of me wanting to do any of that. So now after all that, I was like, I really want to do it, and I'll just try and see where it goes.
And how'd that go for you?
I think so far it's going good. I feel like I'm getting better and better. I definitely feel like I can always use improvement. And hopefully I can make a career out of it. I know with my age, sometimes that could be a little bit harder, but...
You say your age like you're 40.
I mean, I'm not 40, but like 30s aren't like super great sometimes.
Well, that just means you got to get in and get out. You got to do it quickly. You don't technically look like you're in your 30s, so that's a benefit.
I appreciate that. I do sometimes get that, so which is nice.
All right, so what about the modeling world initially grabbed your attention?
I like that you have a wide range of stuff, and not only that, but everyone's modeling and like how they do it can be like a different kind of art, depending as to like whatever you're doing. You can do different concepts, like outfits are great. There's different categories. I don't know. I like how creative you can be. That's really what catches my attention.
Okay. So, have you ever been told that you kind of look like Amber Rose?
Besides you, no.
So, some of your pictures, a lot of your pictures, you have a very uncanny look of Amber Rose.
I'll take it.
So, a lot of the same style too.
Yeah, I looked it up and I was like, okay. I'm not gonna lie, her boxing shoot, I was like, I should just recreate that whole thing.
Why don't you do it?
I probably will.
Yeah. I got the gloves. Hand wraps, everything.
I have purple and white ones because I used to do some boxing.
Okay. So, in this modeling, like, what type of modeling, like, what will be your perfect niche where you were like, this is my lane, this is what I want to do? What would that be?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put you on the spot a lot.
Damn. I don't know. I feel like I can go a couple routes. Like, I love rave wear. I like lingerie, and I like doing a lot of darker stuff. So like harnesses, where it looks like I'm more of like a dominatrix.
She likes to be tied up.
Not me.
Oh, you want to tie him up?
I mean, that's what doms do. So I do get asked that a lot just because of my look and stuff. So, but I think it's kind of like a fun look. I like more of like the darker goth kind of
What about the darker side has your attention?
I don't know. I just feel like the all black look, like it just, I don't know. It just suits me. It fits me. I like just wearing a lot of black except for today. But I don't know.
She came in red top, guns out. She's like,
Yeah.
I will fuck you up. Be good on this interview. I'm watching you.
You can see me, so can't really sneak up behind you.
She's like, you can see me. All right, so you said you've done some boudoir.
Yes.
How did you get approached for that the first time?
So I didn't really get approached like my first shoot. I guess out here it was kind of a big thing. They don't really do it anymore, but it was a junkyard shoot.
Airplane junkyard?
What is it?
The one where all the retired airplanes are at, or the other one?
No, it's like a actual junkyard.
Okay, cars.
Yeah, car
Okay.
parts, literally whatever you can find. And so I went to that, and I just did like regular clothes at first, and then there was a specific photographer I worked with. I liked a lot of his photography and what he does. And so he actually reached out, well, not to me, but he had put on like his story, like he was wanting to do like a milk bath shoot. At that time, I didn't really want to do like nudes or anything, but I was still interested in doing that. So that's kind of how like it started. I was like, well, I like a lot of lingerie and stuff, and before all that, I kind of had like a chive page, and all I did was lingerie for that.
What's a chive page?
You know, keep calm and chive on.
Never even heard of it.
Oh no.
I'm thinking it's a good thing, me personally. A lot of guys. I'm not a guy that's huge on being on the internet, finding half naked women. I don't watch porn. Like the last porn star that I crushed on was like in 1993. The last model that I was crushing on was yeah, like in the 90s too. Like back when Tyra Banks was shit.
Oh, I love Tyra Banks.
Was it Tracy Bingham before she jumped on Baywatch type things.
Okay.
So it's been a long time for me. So I'm tapped in and know who a lot of people are, but that's because I just actually know them, not because like I'm just following them and watching their shit. So I'm a little different. All right, so now that you're like in this world and you're all engulfed in the modeling world, how's it been treating you?
I think it's going pretty well. I found a nice handful of photographers I really love to work with and can highly recommend to people. So, which is good because sometimes you get some
Seedy,
you get
freaky. I
real
trade you
interesting.
pictures from my penis.
I mean, sometimes you're gonna get that too in your DMs. With
I'm gonna trade you
posting-
pictures if you play with my vagina.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard it all. I've even seen it.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
It's interesting sometimes with some of the messages that I get. I'm just like, okay, I was not expecting that when I opened this, but all right.
So if people were looking to find you to give you some work, do you have like a website? Are you using Instagram as your portfolio? Where can they find Ms. R2D2?
Instagram is so far everything that I have. I would like to start making a website now that I kind of have a better portfolio, and then kind of like start branching off and kind of having more alternatives like Facebook and other things, because other people may use one social media versus another.
So you're not the typical tall, skinny, nobody model. Like you're the short and thick version.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my fans, for the people, specifically for the guys, do me a favor. I know your feet can't touch the floor. Stand up, give a little twirl. Let them see what you're working with. She did a little shimmy.
That's what I got.
She's like, that's what I got.
Everyone says thick thighs save lives, but these ones take them.
Oh, they take them?
They take them.
Oh, shit, you killing motherfuckers? Y'all heard it first. She's got the killer.
Gay. Bruh.
She's like,
Get over here.
Yup. Flatline that bitch.
so, okay, so you're killing them with the thighs, huh?
Yup.
So I take it you work out,
I do.
and you're definitely lifting weights because it's not a cardio body.
No, I love weight training. Love
Weight
it.
training is the only thing that helps. When it comes to a woman's body, women don't realize that it makes your body better.
Yes.
And then for the women that's like, ooh, I want a booty. Well, in order to build a booty, you got to put some weight on it.
Yup.
Not as in gain weight, but as in lift weights. Squats, lunges, hip thrust through the roof.
Yup.
Donkey kicks,
All of it.
reverse leg extensions. You got to do it all. So,
Yup. All of it.
what's your favorite thing to do in the gym?
Leg day.
Leg day?
Yup.
My favorite day. Yeah, I just did that day before yesterday. Yeah. Okay. Now, you also like to do this dance. Is it called the shuffle?
Yeah, shuffling. Like EDM dancing.
EDM dance. So I had no freaking clue that there was EDM dancing, and it's actually called shuffling until because obviously in finding in having people come on my platform, I gotta do some research, and I saw a video of you bouncing around yourself.
Yeah.
How long you been doing that?
I started a couple years ago. I don't do it like all the time, but there were classes that were happening out here, and so I was taking every class I can get. Online classes too, they'll have them. A lot of the big main people, sometimes they'll do tours, and I'll take their classes. It's really, really fun.
I've never heard of this. So you have people touring the world to teach shuffling.
Yep.
So is this a thing where you go to a bunch of raves and practice out, or?
I have never been to a rave, actually.
Really?
I am dying to go, but I've never been.
What's holding you back?
They're kind of costly. They're very expensive.
See, I'm gonna hook you up with some people. They actually get paid to be there,
Oh, I mean,
and they're models.
I'll do that. That's fine.
Okay, I figured you would.
I would love to do that.
So, all right. How long ago did you start doing the shuffling thing?
I'd say about 2-ish years.
So this is something rarely new.
Yeah, I still think it's new. I still need work. Especially I got hurt at work, so I was in a boot for 6 weeks, so I couldn't.
Yeah, y'all heard her. She got hurt at work. She got bit by a chihuahua on her
No.
baby toe. She wore a boot for 13 weeks.
6 weeks, and it was not from a chihuahua.
I'm sorry. It wasn't it was a poodle.
No.
Did you get bit for real?
No.
Okay, I was like, I just be talking shit. And I was like, don't let that actually be true. That'd be hilarious.
No.
So how'd you end up in the boot?
Oh, I wish I had a better story, but I don't. It's pretty embarrassing.
That's
but
probably gonna be funny. Let's go.
it's pretty bad. I got taken out by a damn rock.
A rock.
I stepped off the curb onto a damn rock.
And The Rock rolled your ankle.
Yep. I was taking out the trash.
So you got weak ankles is what it sounds like.
Apparently, I have loose ankles, is what the doctor said. And I was
Loose
like,
ankles.
Like, what are you saying? What are you saying?
That does not sound good. I don't think any woman wants to go to a doctor and hear loose anything.
No.
That is
I was
hilarious.
like, sitting there, I was like, do I just make this into a pervy joke? Or is he just going to be like, nah, about it? So I was just like, okay, that's not really what I want to hear. But he said they're pretty flexible, so my joints are real flexible. He said that how I had the worst sprain possible. There's, I guess, 3 grades. I have the third one's the worst. That's the one I had.
That's right before the break.
Yeah, he said that I actually should have broken it, but with how loose my ankles are, it, I guess, saved me from breaking it.
Because of how loose you are, it saved you, believe it or not.
Wow, the one time.
All right. So loose joints saved your life.
Yep, I guess so. So stupid.
Little loosey goosey.
Oh.
All right, and so that puts your shuffling on hiatus for a little bit. I take it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. I'm still doing like some PT with my ankle, so hopefully it'll get there, and then I'll be back at it.
And anything else you're trying to tackle in life that I don't know about?
Oh man, there's always something I want to do.
Okay. So modeling and shuffling. So is there a shuffling model anywhere that we know of, or is this something that you could create maybe?
I feel like a lot of the shufflers, they do model, but there is one I would have to say that stands out to me more than most, and that's Vanessa Secco. She had, like, her family creates their own, like, ravewear brand, and she shuffles, she teaches, she does all kinds of stuff.
All right. Now, in the modeling world, since you're now doing this, like, what is your ultimate goal? Like, what is the one stage that you would want to be on or see yourself on where you can be like, all right, I made it?
Black Tape Project.
What the hell is that?
It's basically a runway show where all you wear is black tape or reflective tape, just tape.
So you just want to be taped up.
Yeah.
Cookie tape, nipple tape, booty crack tape.
All kinds of designs and stuff into it, and like a lot of his shows like tell a story. If I ever make it to one of his shows, I'd be like, all right.
Who is he?
I don't know his real name, which is bad on my part, but I just know it's Black Tape Project.
How do you not know his name?
I don't know, but
I want to
his
be on your
models-
show, but I have no idea who
He
you
calls
are.
his models dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah.
That does not sound sexy. Get your scaly long tail ass over here with your hot breathing breath.
Light them up.
She's like, yeah, I'm gonna chain you up while you're at it.
Oh no. You should really check it out though. His stuff though is crazy.
So, what's the craziest shoot you've done so far?
My craziest shoot. Okay.
Yeah, like crazy location or something crazy that happened, or
I would say either the snake shoot I did or the blood shoot.
so what happened with the snake?
So it was a recreation of the Natasha Kinski photo where she was nude and then the snake was like laid
Draped around her, but just in
Yeah.
the places that needed to be covered.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
That was cool. It was a very, very large snake. It had to have been like 45 pounds or something. It was very heavy. or the blood shoot that I did.
What's the blood shoot? What made that so weird, crazy?
I think it was crazy because for that one, it basically had like a Dexter profile where like it had that like plastic wrap in the background and on the floor. And then like
Is this on your Instagram?
yes it is. And I had fake blood like poured onto me and I looked like Queen of the Damned kind of vampire for that one. That one I thought was really fun, a little crazier than what I would do, but it was so much fun.
What made it so fun?
You got to make a mess. Got to make a mess. It was
Big bloody mess.
yeah. It was fun and like just being creative with it and coming up with like different poses and like kind of like trying to like make it sexy but yet like probably shouldn't go near her because she'll eat you kind of a thing.
You like that thought process of people thinking that you might actually eat them?
Yes and no.
You have a fascination with vampires?
I think they're neat. I mean, I don't think they're real, but
Well, we know they're not real.
I think it's kind of a cool concept, thinking about something like that and like, I don't know, kind of like seeing different stories and how they come alive and stuff, like anime versus like, I guess like Vampire Diaries or whatever.
So if there was a shoot that you could do right now at this exact moment, and it's total, you have total control, what would you do?
Ooh. I guess there's one shoot that I saw. I thought it was super, super cool, but the girl, she actually painted her whole entire body black.
Mm-hmm.
And she just did all kinds of like very dark and creepy poses. I would like something like that. I think that would be very cool and crazy.
Okay. So, in this modeling world, right, there's a lot of crazy things that's gone on. Has any of the craziness potentially come at you yet, or happened, or almost happened, or I dodged a bullet?
Ooh, well, I've had some interesting ones where I went to the junkyard shoot, and I usually work with the same people, but sometimes, you know, you'll get photographers that you don't work with come up with you and ask to shoot. And for me, I don't mind saying yes, especially if I'm already just doing what I'm doing. But I remember getting back some of the photos, and one was just like a straight crotch shot.
Oh.
I was like, oh, I was not expecting that.
Well, he must have saw something he liked.
I guess so. I was like, oh, okay.
Is it a camel toe or something? It was like
No, it was basically like leathery like bottoms, and it had a zipper in the front.
Oh, okay. So that's a little artistic.
So I was like, okay, I guess like maybe I wouldn't have thought it was so odd if it made it look like I was like unzipping it or something, or like had hand placement, but it was just like me laid back on like a motorcycle, and it was just like my crotch. I was like, okay.
I'd have to see that picture. I do some photography. I don't know that I would have taken that picture, or if I would have, I would have had you, do something in the general area to maybe make it stand out a little more. But
yeah, I was just like, okay.
everybody else's art is totally different.
Yeah.
So you never know.
He needs some milk.
Or he just needed some milk. All right, so in your free time, what are some of the things that you enjoy doing in your free time?
I love watching anime.
What's your favorite anime?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, uh-huh.
My favorite so far, I think, has to be Sword Art Online. Or like some of the funny ones, like I like Fruits Basket, which is a little bit more girly.
A little more girly. That's a girl's anime.
Fair, fair. I like Bo Fury. I really enjoyed Link Click. I love Demon Slayer. That one, I could watch that show forever. Restaurant to Another World.
Do you watch Dragon Ball Z?
I have in the past. I've not went back and rewatched it or anything.
This will tell me everything about you. Goku,
Yes, I know Goku.
Gokan, or Vegeta? Goku, Gohan, or Vegeta?
Vegeta.
Why? This will let us know if she watches it or not.
He's more of the villain. So. It's been a long time, but I think he's more the villain, so I'm gonna go with the villain side because
Everything for you gotta be dark.
Yep.
That mean you only date dark men too?
No. No, my boyfriend is Hispanic and Scottish.
Hispanic and Scottish. She went and got herself a Mel Gibson in freedom. All right, what else do you like to do in your free time?
I do like to play some video games, obviously when I have some time.
Video games you play?
I like Diablo 3. I need to finish it so I could play Diablo 4.
Okay.
I used to play a lot of WoW.
World of Warcraft?
Yes.
That's a nerd game.
Yes, it is.
Are you a nerd? Are you a closet nerd?
I'm not
Go
a
ahead
closet
and pull.
nerd.
Go
I'm
ahead
very
and pull
open
your
about
glasses
it.
out your backpack and.
I left those at home. I'm not coming in here with glasses. I did play a lot of Overwatch as well. I like Animal Crossing. I think that's really fun.
I don't play any video games, so I have no idea about any of these games.
No.
I've heard of some of my son talks about Diablo. He just started playing that.
Oh, I love it.
So
Love that game.
all right. Now, what do you find to be your sexiest asset?
Easy. My butt.
And what do you think other people notice most or first about you?
My eyes or my butt.
People just walking around behind you, just looking at your butt.
I mean, you just can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
I mean, it literally I'll turn around in my room and just start knocking stuff over. I'm like, that's fine.
That's fine. I'll just pick it up later. You knocked them down cheeks. I'm gonna make you pick them up too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, but I would say probably those.
All right. Well, we are now at a part of the show where we're going to do something very special. Are you ready?
Oh God, I don't know.
It is now time for rapid fire questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire off a bunch of questions at you. Answer them as quickly as possible. You have to answer all of the questions, okay?
Oh no.
It's one or the other. You can't say both for any of them.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
okay.
get comfortable. Pull yourself up in the couch. When I say her feet can't touch the floor, they're like almost a whole foot off of the... How tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
5'4"? She is like 4'4". Okay, she's almost midget-like. Are you ready?
All right.
Do you sleep naked?
No.
Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
Do you have tattoos?
Yes.
Do you love ice cream?
Yes.
Can any of your friends open your phone?
No.
Do you believe in fate?
Yes.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Calling or texting?
Texting.
Favorite cut of underwear.
Thong.
What do you love eating on a date?
Ramen. Gluten-free ramen.
Like pho
Like
or ramen
just
ramen?
ramen. Like,
On a date?
yeah.
Okay.
Sushi. I don't know.
How old were you when you got your first kiss?
Like 13.
Super strength or invisibility?
Invisibility.
Pie or cake?
Cake.
Favorite sex position?
Doggy or cowgirl?
Movie or series?
Series.
Watch or necklace?
Necklace.
Clothes or shoes?
Shoes.
Public sex or just the bedroom?
Public sex.
Dream car?
Ooh. My dream car would be a Cullinan Rolls Royce.
Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram.
A food you can't live without?
Deep fried chicken liver.
Okay. What was the last song you were listening to before you got out of your car?
That's a good question.
Look, driving and don't even know what you're listening to.
It's just on repeat. My playlist. I think it was Goons.
When was the last time you watched porn?
Maybe high school?
One thing you'll never do again.
One thing I'll never do again. Oh, that's a tough one.
Okay. Simplest thing to make you smile.
Food.
Who are you currently crushing on?
No one.
Who's your favorite person in the world right now?
Favorite person?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I would have to say my boyfriend.
Who did you last kiss?
My boyfriend.
What is the best part of your morning?
Probably eating breakfast.
Worst fear?
Bugs.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Strawberry or strawberry cheesecake.
Favorite childhood memory?
Ooh. That one, I would have to say when I would go visit my great aunt and play with like a little tea set.
Drinking or smoking?
Drinking.
What would you do if you won $1 million today?
I would definitely pay my bills, all my bills off. And then I would probably try to work a little bit harder as to like making a modeling career.
What's your favorite TV show?
Ooh. Right now, I would say I'm really liking The Mandalorian.
Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't really have one.
Okay, who is your biggest fan?
My biggest fan?
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy on my Instagram named Miles.
What is the first thing you do in the morning?
Brush my teeth.
Social media or hanging out?
Social media.
And what is your dream career?
Modeling.
All right, and this is the last question. This one's very important. Are you ready?
Oh, no.
What is the best podcast in the world?
No Capp reacts.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is rapid fire questions. Yeah, you did a good job.
Hey, I tried.
You were scared as shit. You could tell you like, oh God, what is he asking? After the first question, everybody's like, whoa. He's asking if I sleep naked. You don't sleep naked? I don't understand people that sleep with clothes on.
I definitely would, but I have cats. sometimes I feel like that's just kind of weird.
What do you think the cat? What you think the cat gonna do to you?
Well, what if I like throw all the blankets off and like it's trying to cuddle with me? I don't want like hair in my coochie. Like,
Does your cat cuddle in? All right. I'll leave that alone.
I'm just saying.
Leave that one alone. Well, welcome to the show. Where can people find you if they want to find you?
You can find me on Instagram as Ms_R2D2.
Okay, so let's talk about this R2D2. Star Wars.
Yes.
When did you become a fan?
I would say probably like 5 years ago. It was not.
This is new for you.
Yeah.
You just got a bunch of new shit going on in your life.
I do.
It's like, woke up this morning and everything's new. I'm going to be a model. I'm going to start dancing. Star Wars is my new favorite movie. What else have you been doing?
I work. I try to model on the weekends. I like baking. And
Speaking of baking, you said you had something for me.
I do.
Where is it at?
Oh. Yeah, I'll bring it.
You forgot it?
I left in a rush.
Oh my God.
I literally left work, went home, got ready, and I was like, I gotta leave. I'll bring it back. But yes, it's a chocolate cheesecake. And actually, I tried some of it, and you're gonna like it. It's so good.
So you ate some of my cheesecake.
I have to test it as a baker.
What?
I didn't like take a piece out. Like,
sure, I'm gonna get this cheesecake, and it's at work too.
Nah.
Okay.
It wouldn't last at my job.
That was my thoughts right there. She left without the damn.
No, I had to
Just
run
when
home.
I think, okay. See, I've had chefs come on here. They didn't bring no food. She baked me a whole fucking cheesecake. Got me all ready for a chocolate cheesecake. She don't even have it.
I should just take a picture of it and send it to you.
I thought you would have did that already too. Like, let me not say nothing. I'm just gonna sit here all by myself.
I'm not a fan of chocolate, but
I love chocolate.
It's pretty good.
Chocolate is fire. Like, that is the one thing that.
Nope.
And like, it's going into fall, and I don't know what happens, but every year around fall time, I just want to fuck some chocolate up.
No. It's pumpkin for me, of course.
I'm gonna say it. That's some
Sorry.
typical white girl shit. Okay? Every time October comes around, pumpkin spice this and pumpkin spice that and pumpkin. Oh my God, pumpkin is amazing.
That's the only time I'm basic.
That shit is crazy.
It's so good. I will do pumpkin coffee, pumpkin chapstick, pumpkin pie.
Chapstick.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Pumpkin, anything and everything.
So if a pumpkin man showed up right now, you'd be like, fuck my boyfriend. I'm going with you, Mr. Pumpkinhead.
He's going to get decapitated.
You going to decapitate the pumpkin or the boyfriend?
The pumpkin.
You going to kill him?
Well, yeah.
He owns the pumpkin field. He's the master pumpkin cooker.
I took it as he is literally the pumpkin.
He's the pumpkin man.
If he's an actual pumpkin, he's screwed.
And he's got a pumpkin head with like a human body. He got pumpkin balls though. So if you made babies, you'd have human pumpkin baby.
Oh no. Nope. Plan B that.
I don't know where I think about this stupid shit.
Nope.
All right. Do you watch sports?
Yes and no. I am not like
Not the sports girl.
I'll watch football, but I don't know a lot of players or any. I'm not like super detailed when it comes to that.
All right, so we had the wonderful Playmate Vet Doll on the show, and you said that's where you decided, hey, I want to go on this podcast too. Where'd you meet her at?
I met her at a Harlan event, and it was like 150 people signed up to do a photo shoot at this like $5 million mansion.
Yeah, and I told y'all not to fuck up my house. Thank you for not fucking up my house.
You're welcome. So I met her there, and since then she's kind of like been kind of guiding me with certain things and giving me some like advice if I ask her like questions and stuff. And so she's pretty down to earth. I like that a lot, and she doesn't mind like kind of like helping out a bit too and saying like, you know, watch out for this, or like, you know, these people are good. So it's kind of nice.
As soon as she got off the show, you were like, hey, should I go on that podcast? She's like, yeah, he was actually really nice. He had a great show. He asked a bunch of crazy questions, but
I actually watched it. I watched the whole 2 hours.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh shit! Well, how come you didn't chat in or say something or?
I watched it after it happened, but.
Oh, I mean, you could have been like, great content. I love it.
I was like, okay. I kind of know what I'm getting into. I don't know, but because you know each one's going to be different.
I mean, it's always based off of the person and like who you are. You actually dictate how the podcast goes. You actually dictate, you know, a lot of the questions even, because none of these are pre-planned. As we have this conversation and we're talking, other things actually come out. So it's very organic here.
Which
so
is good.
It makes it a lot better, and it also makes it very conversational. So I like it that it's like that, because then what happens is, well, you get a better, like, people they're more at ease. You're asking questions that are more relevant to who they are and what you do and how you do it and etc. So
it makes sense.
And it's smooth. I'm smooth like that. I like to freestyle it. It just makes it even better, because then people have no idea. Because this is the thing. I can ask any and everything under the sun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, from some of the like stuff that I saw on your YouTube, it seemed like it just flows.
Yeah, like, let's just have fun and see where the conversation goes. We go from there. Now, since you're in this modeling world, like you said, people have said it before. Why have you stayed away from doing like the OnlyFans stuff? What has made you go no to monetizing on like OnlyFans and doing what so many other women swear they're gonna get rich at?
So I don't do that.
You don't have sex?
I mean, I do.
Her boyfriend's like, I'm done. I'm never getting it. She just said it on air.
Oh no, he gets it. He gets felt up all the time. So I don't do OnlyFans just because it's a respect thing too for the person that I'm dating, and also I feel like being a tease is more fun.
Okay. So for you, it's just all about the tease.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
I don't know. I just think
You like to be pursued.
I don't think it's really so much that. Even if people do pursue me, I do tell them, I'm like, I appreciate, I'm flattered, but I do have a boyfriend, and kind of will throw that in. If they still try, then I'd be like, okay, well, if you want, like, I have taken like personal pictures for people and have gotten paid for it, but I don't show nudity or anything. So
So you want some pictures, Big Daddy? I'll send you some pictures.
Have had people even ask me to like sext with them, which I've only done that like once or twice. Which that was kind of interesting. I don't mind like doing some of that where like I don't have to send like full nudes.
You're tiptoeing a crazy line there.
A little bit, yeah.
That's how you create. That's how you create like real stalkers.
Yeah, there probably is a handful there, but
Be careful. Be careful.
yeah, that's why they don't know where I work or
Yeah.
anything like that. But it definitely sometimes gets interesting and I wouldn't say like it doesn't happen often. So I would say maybe there's like 3 people, if that'll like reach out about stuff. But
Poor guys. Poor guys. Just go to Pornhub. It's free.
yeah, there you go.
Get to see everything. Before tonight, she'll have a video in there. I promise. I got you.
Some people will ask for some interesting things. So
You know you're on a casting couch right now. You're really interviewing for a porn position.
no,
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I do not want to do porn.
They didn't. They didn't like the people. My people didn't contact your people and tell them that this is what was going on.
Nope.
Yeah. So you are going to be part of the MILF edition.
Oh, that's awkward because
Yeah,
I'm definitely not a mom.
True, but age appropriate. Age appropriate.
Unless if you want to call me a cat mom or a cat grandma or something.
I don't think we're going to do anything with cats. That just doesn't sound right. We're not doing any animal type things.
Nope.
Not here, not there, not anywhere.
Nope. No, thank you.
All right. If people want to find you again, where can they find you at?
Instagram, Ms_R2D2.
Ms_R2D2.
Yes.
Okay, so Miss Star Wars, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh. That's hard because I really do like them all. I don't like a lot of, okay, I like all the older ones.
The older ones are the shit. Those are the ones I grew up with.
I like those. I'm not gonna lie, I was not a fan. I watched The Force Awakens.
These new ones, I can't even tell you the name of them because I don't watch them.
I only watched that one and I was so disappointed because Kylo Ren threw like the biggest like bitch fit and I was like, you know what? No. I was like, you're literally supposed to be like the baddest villain or one of, and you know, you just threw like the biggest temper tantrum, and for that, no. I just couldn't watch it after that.
Okay. I take it we know who your favorite character is. Who's your favorite character?
R2D2.
Why? You just like the squeak and stuff?
I love the noises he makes, and like he just has like kind of like a sassy like personality, and he'll kind of like do like a little oil slick, or like he'll have his like little tools come out and like go after.
You like his tools, huh?
Yeah.
Let me play with your tools.
I don't know. I just think he's kind of like a fun character.
Would you ever do an R2D2 or a Star Wars shoot?
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Now, even though you're new at this, right? But you're kind of getting out there and you're doing some things, right? Let's say right now there's a little 12-year-old girl. She's watching this show.
Oh.
And she has it in her mind that she wants to be a model, right?
Okay.
What advice would you give to little Sarah?
Research. Always research photographers that you ever want to work with. Always. Because you never know.
That's it?
I mean, that's probably the biggest advice that I would give.
What else? Nothing else?
I guess just be true to what you want to do and don't let others or like photographers or anyone pressure you into doing like more. Just stay true to what you want to do and do what makes you feel happy with modeling.
Now, in the perfect world, you as a model, right? You get to that pinnacle, that place that you want to be. What would you do after that? Once you reach your modeling goal, what's next for you?
Oh, I didn't even think that far. Probably should.
Hey, a plan. You gotta plan your future.
This is true. I do like to think ahead on a lot of stuff. I guess I don't know if I would really want to stop even if I reached it. Maybe I would probably like want to work for an agency to like help other models like move up and stuff. Like I really like being a part of modeling and like events and things like that. I think a lot of that is really fun and can bring like there's like a community out here too that'll do events, and I think it's really fun to be a part of that.
Okay. Now you've got a nice young 18-year-old girl watching this. Her name is April. She's also watching this. What advice would you give to her?
Definitely, again, research. Also, even if you do get rejected on things, that doesn't mean that you still can't do what you want to do. Because there will be times where you may reach out to somebody and they may ghost you or beat around the bush and do other things. With that, I just would say just shrug it off and just keep pushing, keep going, and you'll get to where you want to go.
All right, so tomorrow at 7 o'clock, I'm holding a modeling shoot. I want you to be in. It's going to be you and 3 other girls. You guys are just going to have a pillow fight.
Is it a shoot or is it just for you?
I said it's a shoot. You guys are just having a pillow fight.
Okay, well, a shoot with your phone doesn't count.
You none of it. You're on camera right now. Clearly, it's definitely not a phone. All right. Thanksgiving, Halloween's coming up.
Yes.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
So I don't know if we're gonna do anything for Halloween, but if I'm gonna go as anything,
See, as a model, no, that's just a bad answer. You should be like, I got 4 shows to go to. I got 4 different outfits. I got all these different things. You know you have to get out and network your ass off, right?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Like
There is a UW UCon, which is like a anime con that's happening this weekend. They're actually hosting a like anime rave, so they play like their theme songs and I guess like make remixes of them. So I'm dressing up there.
Okay.
I'm going to be going as Inosuke from Demon Slayer.
How are you currently navigating networking through this business?
Mostly through Instagram. I do use a little bit of Model Mayhem. I do usually will like go to like either events, or if I see like other models work, I'll try to like see other photographers work and kind of like reach out and go that way. Or if other photographers follow me and kind of reach out, it's kind of like all angles.
All angles.
Yeah.
And then are you out and about, like hitting the streets and going to some of the events that are happening just to kind of show your face there, see what the other competition looks like?
I don't know if I would say like it's competition, just because I feel like the events that I go to, we kind of like all bring each other up.
Get over here!
You're not competition. Get out of my face. You're no one.
Oh, I wasn't saying that.
I wasn't saying that.
I mean, I would say I'm pretty decent, but the community that I'm a part of, we kind of like just like to lift each other up and kind of help each other out with a lot of that stuff. But I feel like when you kind of get more towards like agencies and stuff, then that's kind of like where that, and I feel like Runway, there's a lot of like competition stuff with that. Because you kind of have to like really own your confidence.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate your confidence?
I would probably say like a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to get that way up.
I know. I feel like though when I'm like at a shoot and stuff, like it just kind of it starts to like come out even more. But I would say like everyday life, probably a 6.
All right. Well, what is there one thing that you would like to leave the people with to know about you that they would never know?
Oh, man. Something that no one would ever know.
Or give them some inspiring words.
I guess for inspiring words, if there's ever anything that you want to do, just do it. Like, who cares? There's going to be haters out there. They're going to tell you otherwise or shit on you or whatever. Just do it. Just
Like Nike said, just do it.
Just do it. Fuck it. Just do it.
Swoosh.
Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. If they do, let the haters fuel you.
Gay!
Super gay.
All right. Anything else?
I don't know. That's all I got.
That's all I
On
got.
the spot.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in for Friday Night Live. That's actually tomorrow with Miss Rochelle. We got Sunday Night Live coming up. Both shows are live 100% and all available for call-ins. Monday through Thursday, we got therapy session. Therapy session at 6 p.m. starting November 1st. We will be doing couples therapy where we highlight those in love, whether you're in a relationship, engaged, and or married. Come listen to the beauty of relationships. Make sure you go to www.hustlefit.com. Not only can you get your merch, but you can also get the clothing line itself. Hustlefit.com, no reacts, no Capp reacts merch. It is all there and available for you. Definitely want to say thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of No Capp Reacts Therapy Session. Tonight we had the lovely Diana on here. Thank you, Diana, for showing up tonight.
Thank you for having me.
If you guys have any questions, start hitting the comments. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channels, follow all channels on all different platforms. And with that, I want to say thanks for tuning in again. My name is Bailey, a.k.a.